Yeah, Big E Astrology. October 20th. Friday, Viernes. Forget about a Friday. Let's do it my way. Want you to get on the astrological highway. Boom. Astro-Weather for October 20th, 21st, and 22nd, which takes us to the end of Libra season and the end of my birth chart sale. So you got 3 days. Libra Sun Moon Risings. $99 live, 60 minutes over Zoom. Get videos of your planetary placements. Email me, biggieastrology@gmail.com. Or if you want the big shebang, $207, 40 to 50 minute custom video summary, audio transit recording of current and future transits, videos of your planetary placements, and a mini movie of your life breaking down the entire 12 house zodiac wheel. This is natal birth chart, solar return, or secondary progression. And then Monday, Scorpio season, it starts the Scorpio birth chart sale. So Libras, holla at your boy. Even if you book it now, you could, it may take time to get it. My calendar is filled up. But if you're looking to learn about yourself, Libras, even your year of life, with the solar return, or the secondary progression, you may be vibrating as a Scorpio or a Sag now. You want to learn this ancient wisdom called astrology. So holla at me. The Capricorn moon is in effect. It's my moon, Friday, Saturday, and a little bit of Sunday morning. We're looking at it now. I've been late with the Astro-Weather today. We're looking at it now at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so it's going to, at 9 degrees, it's going to wind up tonight at around 13 degrees. Okay. So that lets you know on Saturday is when it's going to really square, it'll be conjunct to Pluto early Sunday morning, but it's going to start to get into also squaring on really, Sunday could be very explosive because Sunday it's going to square the Mercury, Cazimi, the Sun, and the South Node. Okay, so you can see this early Sunday morning. So meet the press and all the news and all the stuff. Praying for peace. I'm not getting into anything about all this foolishness. It is getting very volatile. The energy is very hostile. There's arguments, fights, people choosing sides. Please. Over here, Jupiter on the ascendant, we're going to be truthful, realistic, but we're optimistic. Because we have to send the frequency and vibration of the love over the hate, the love over the fear. Because as a collective, how we look at things affects the outcome. There's no separation when it comes to the spiritual realm. So that's what you have to understand, the collective consciousness. So yeah, I'm praying for peace in Palestine and Gaza and Israel and all over the world. Okay? And Mars is still in Scorpio, and so you gotta be open to learning. And yes, we're kind of having a grand trine right now. The Capricorn moon trining Jupiter Taurus retrograde and Venus Virgo. So we're gonna see that in the chart. So this is a great day to kind of really put the intention on the breath work and the physical body and grounding in nature and spiritually bringing in with positive energy and intention, things into the physical form and reality, like grounding into the earth. Like we got to get back to nature. We got to get out of all this air communication and back and forth and hate and talk and negativity and get into stillness, toning, frequencies. Yeah, it may sound weird, hokey, and crazy, but trust me, baby, it's real. Okay? So just think about that. Think about Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and think about Jupiter, Venus, Moon. This is a beautiful grand Earth trine, and this Aquarius moon on Sunday, we'll look at the charts for the whole weekend, but Just understand, you guys, I think this moon can bring a little, maybe some stability. That's what I'm praying for. Now, when the moon, tomorrow is trining Uranus, maybe there'll be some freedom and liberation, some aid, some health, some chill, because we need that. Maybe some cooler heads, some innovation. But for you in your own life, it's definitely I'm not gonna I'm not gonna spoon feed you no BS. It's an intense weekend because we're dealing with the sun and Mercury and South nodes squaring and opposing the Aries North node, but squaring the Pluto direct in Capricorn. This is the structures and systems of our society, and the sort of the disagreements between the relationships of others and business partnerships with others, and harmony, balance, and justice and fairness of others. So use this Grand Earth Trine energy from today to propel you to manifesting for a peaceful resolution and conclusion to all this energy and war. I'm looking forward to Monday. Scorpio season can't come fast enough. I love you, Libras, but with this Libra South Node and Sun, Mercury, and then the earlier Mars, it has been crazy, crazies. So we're going to get to the chart. We're going to look at it at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. The moon will finish up today at 13 and 14 degrees, East and West Coast, around there. Saturday at 12 noon, you'll see it more, getting to that 20, 21 degrees, finishing out the day, close to the 26, 27 degrees. And when you wake up, I would say by 5, 6 a.m. Eastern, we'll be rocking on Sunday, the 22nd, with the Aquarius moon, okay? And it's gonna square the Scorpio, well, no, actually it won't get an opportunity to square the Scorpio sun, because that's gonna be on Monday. So let's get to it. Astro-Weather weekend, Libra birth chart sale. I got a great guest, energetic NLP, psychic, intuitive, Art Geyser coming on. Knowledge is Love, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. You don't want to miss it. Hope you still go back and watch the Lisa Brady episode. It was amazing for the Taurus lunar eclipse. And hey, Libras, hope you had a good birthday. Birth chart sales ending Sunday at midnight. Holla at me. BiggieAstrology@gmail.com. Let's get to the chart for Friday, October 20th, Venus Virgo. All right, here's the chizzy, getting busy. Guess who is he? He compleasy, baby. So there's that Capricorn moon at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So remember what I told you, this 27, right? So 17, 34. So it's 34 hours away from the conjunction, okay? Exact. But, this is where you're seeing this Cap moon, okay? Where it is in the trine, Grand Earth trine to Virgo Venus, okay? Here's the Libra. And see, you've got this Mercury now that has, passed, well, by minutes passing the sun, but that Kazemi energy. And the Venus Virgo, okay, 10 degrees, all right? The Jupiter Taurus, and this is the Grand Earth trine, 12 degrees. So Jupiter, Moon, Venus That is your values, relationships, beliefs, wisdom, biology, food, speech, emotions, reactions, kind of all in perfect harmony. So this is why I'm imploring you for positive thoughts and sending healing and love vibrations to the world, because this is super easy flow of energy from manifestations to the physical reality. Venus, Jupiter, the two benefics with the moon, your internal, intuitive, emotional mind. Yeah, you guys. So take this energy today on Friday and rock with that. That's our saving grace, because this Sun Mercury squaring the Pluto, we're gonna have some intense things happen today, Friday. You know, you're still dealing with the Republicans trying to get Jim Jordan or someone else in. You know, bills and laws being passed. Israel, Gaza, Palestine, peace stuff, Egypt, more explosions, Lebanon, Hezbollah, Hamas. I mean, come on. We still got unions in this country. We're still trying to talk about Ukraine. Still got Russia. Still got Trump. Still got. Still got. I mean, you know, it's a lot. So understand that we are Earth is its own brain, and we are the collective manifestors. Okay, so we've got to really try to bring in peace to this Earth and the physical realm and reality. This grand Earth Trine gives us the opportunity to do that. All right, so that's Friday, what's going on. So let's get to the Astro-Weather for Saturday, October 21st, Saturday, 2023. All right, Sabado, the day of discipline, the day of the Sabbath, and we're looking at the chart at 12 noon Eastern. So Saturday, this moon, like I told you, around 21 degrees, it's at 21 degrees. So that lets you know it's going to finish up the night, right, at about exact conjunction on the East Coast. With Pluto, 27 degrees. Okay, so I would say like around close to 6 a.m. Eastern. So while you're sleeping on the West Coast on Sunday morning, it will enter Aquarius. So this Capricorn moon, you know, is still going to get into the energy on Saturday evening of squaring Mercury and Libra. And remember, Mercury moves in, as you see. We'll see it on Sunday. On the 22nd, Mercury moves into Scorpio. And then the 23rd, the sun will follow. Both getting in a conjunction on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, next week to Mars. So next week can still be some intense emotions, but it's just different because it's not going to be squaring the Pluto Capricorn. But Saturday, to me seems like we still have the Venus-Jupiter trine, Virgo, Taurus, and you're going to feel a little lift, okay, going into the Aquarius moon. And then by Monday, you're going to really feel a difference, right, with the Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon. Yes, it's a fixed energy, but I think there can be maybe a little bit more stability in the collective. And we're still dealing with the Venus-Jupiter trine. So hopefully that shift, gives us, and eventually we'll have the Venus, Mars, and maybe even the, Mercury and Sun sextiling the Venus. And, you're going to eventually get the Sun, Mercury, and Mars opposite Jupiter. That's still a bit away. We're talking like further down the line in 2 weeks into when we get to November, probably after Halloween. Okay. So still stay grounded. Understand, this Chiron's getting ready to shift soon to 16 degrees. We still have to kind of be brave and courageous We are dealing with this Capricorn moon, coming into, a little bit of the square of the nodes and the Chiron. So there can be some discomfort from themes from childhood, stuff like that. But, the Capricorn moon is not all bad, even though it's debilitated. It does get better over time. And, that's where I think Saturday evening and stuff, and in the Sunday morning, you may find the energy starting to dissipate a little bit, and you may feel an energetic shift. Stay grounded, stay with the positive words, positive intentions. Trust me, this energy is affecting everyone. I've been seeing it with just my kids, and things have been intense. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Life is not all bed of roses for everybody. And sometimes, you can't help about what I say. Sometimes there's no solution for others' mental pollution. But what I really mean is this. These is Bibles I deliver, working so hard that my hand starts to quiver, shifting livers quick like Mickey Rivers. This is, intelligence is what I try to give you through this cloud of smoke. It's what I give you to your mind, but I prefer chocolate. Mentally, to me, good lyrics always seem to rock it. Fix your eye socket. Saturday is going to be a little bit easier. And then Monday, Tuesday will be even been easier. So, I think on Saturday, one thing you want to think about is, and remember, we're, in the Libra Scorpio cusp today. What is it? Mystery and criticism. So just, understand the cusp is 28, 29, 0, 1, 2 degrees. I do a 5-day orb. Some people just 29, 0. Some people do 29, 0, and 1. You're not feeling the cusp at 27 degrees. 27, 2, 7 is 9. Completion endings, 9. Okay, so it's only a 5-day orb or less. So don't try to at me on my YouTube videos on my cusp, where I always get somebody coming up, oh, the cusp is on the 17th. No, stop it. No, you don't know what you're talking about. Stop looking at Google and, whatever. And some astrologers don't know what they're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. All right. So that's Saturday, October 21st, Sabado. Seek it Saturday. Seek the discipline in your life. Remember, November 4th, this is going to go direct, Saturn and Pisces. So you still have opportunities to kind of make sure you're sure about the introspection, about the healthy boundaries, the compassion, the empathy. Saturn retrograde in Pisces, when it goes direct, some of these karmic lessons will be revealed, and hopefully you learn them. But you got to learn it through the structures in your life, the rituals, the spiritual discipline, the routines, the compassion, empathy, and healthy boundaries. That's what's been on the agenda. And I try to tell you, but you got to listen. This is practical food for your brain and reality and life. Astrology is the map of your life. Let's get to Sunday, Astro-Weather, with the Aquarius moon for October 22nd. Octubre, Biggie Astrology. Sunday, Domingo's here. Domingo's here. 22nd, that Saturn type of energy build. Well, look at that Aquarius moon. All right, so it's going to finish up Sunday night at around 11, 12 degrees east-west coast. And, the difference between the moon, both Saturn ruled Capricorn and Aquarius, but the Aquarius moon, it's more emotionally detached, but it's thinking of the future. It's thinking about innovation. It's thinking about groups of people in the society. So this is where we can get aid into people on Sunday and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay? So it should be interesting for the collective how the narrative shifts come Monday, Tuesday morning. Okay. And even really Sunday morning, you're going to hear some of the conversations on the news stations and channels and reports. And it's going to be about being more thinking about the collective. So I'm hoping we start to see remnants or veils, thoughts merging and changing for peace. Now, you see the sun on its way to shift, right? And it'll be at the 29th degree later. This is 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So, Monday afternoon, it will get into the Scorpio, okay? But we have the Mercury, right? And it's getting closer to conjunction to Mars. And it is because a conjunction between 0 to 10 degrees, same sign, same house. I don't use out of sign, out of house conjunctions. It's illogical to my Virgo mind, okay? And so, same thing in the cosmos, if it's in that constellation of Scorpio, it's not in the constellation of Libra, so they're not communicating. And the Venus Virgo. So it's, an exact trine to the Jupiter. So Sunday is really, really good for your relationships, values, grounding, health, planning finances for, Scorpio season and November, preparing your health for Halloween, your immune system, Mercury and Mars, Scorpio, investigating the truth. So you're really at a place, and remember, this Lilith, Venus, and Juno, they're all in play for the storyline of the Taurus lunar eclipse. So they're all dancing here for the rest of October. Okay, taking us into the next week and a half. And Uranus is now to 21 degrees. So sometimes you'll feel those shifts, just like the Jupiter is about to go to 11 and the Chiron and Aries is going to go to the 16th on the 28th of the lunar eclipse. So enjoy this Aquarius moon, maybe some freedom and liberation, power to the people. And maybe we get back to the people's work for the Congress on Monday. Maybe we get back to some liberation for peace in the Middle East. And maybe we get to some liberation and innovation for jobs and unions, the auto union, the Screen Actors Guild. You know what I mean? There's going to be a shift. I promise you that. And, the nodes are, but understand, when you're in between a solar and lunar eclipse, there's so much waves and spillovers of this energy, because now we're starting to get into the energy of the lunar eclipse, even though it's partial and out of sign. 24 degrees Libra and Aries compared to 5 degrees of the sun and moon, Scorpio, Taurus. Out of sign, out of house, it's partial, this eclipse, but it's still ending up the cycle of our money, values, possessions, our health, our self-worth. This is very financial, but it's very emotionally charged, intense. Okay? So the full moon is endings, but on eclipse, no manifestation, no this and that. Yeah, you can still probably charge your crystals, but you know what I mean? It's still karmic fated energy. So there's some endings in the Taurus Scorpio houses in your chart that are finally kind of the last bit of purging and releasing. Scorpio sun, 5 degrees. There's still some things in our own physical body, in our heart and soul, our vitality, our expression, that we need to kind of cut the cord, tear the contract, and say adios. Okay? So, I know I'm doing some stuff for Scorpio season on Monday for myself. I suggest you guys, really focus on what else before this lunar eclipse and before November 4th, Saturn going direct, that you spiritually need to surrender, let go of, and purge, detox what is still not really serving you. Okay. And sometimes it could just be the emotions, the arrogance, the ego, the stubbornness, you know? Truth and being your authentic self with love and gratitude. That's the trine you need. Authenticity, love, and gratitude. Implement that trine into your life, and good things shall cometh and follow and spill into your heart and soul. All right. So, enjoy this Astro-Weather weekend of the Capricorn and Aquarius moon, dealing with this, Saturn energy. Sunday, there can be some really powerful revelations and news. You know what I mean? But this Libra sun, Saturday and Sunday squaring the Pluto, and the moon coming off of that Saturday night, it's, yeah, Friday and Saturday are still intense. Positive talk. Consider others' feelings and emotions. Try not to offend one another. You can exist in your truth without hurting. Because at the end of the day, who's winning when we're losing human life? I don't care what your religious beliefs are. It's a human life created by God. They all have a mother. I don't care if it's Israel and Hamas and Hezbollah and Palestinians, and we're losing lives. All right. So I love you guys. Enjoy the astro weather and try a little humility. Try a little patience. Try a little love. All right. That's the Astro Weather Weekend. Big E Astrology. Pew. That's it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Astro Weather. Give it to you clever. Never say never. Capricorn moon. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Aquarius moon. Mercury transitions into Scorpio. It'll change the communications. We'll change the focus. Monday afternoon, we start Scorpio season, and my Scorpio birth chart sale begins. Libras, biggieastrology@gmail.com. You want to book it? Hit me up. Next coffee talk, Saturday, November 18th. I'll be talking about it, promoting it, all that stuff. And a multitude of services. I'm just, listen. Pretty soon, I'm not going to be listening to the news anymore. I've been listening to the news more, just briefly, not watching it, just listening a little bit, un poquito. And it's not good for the spirit. This war, this tension, this energy, it's intense. But when you consume it, it's exhausting. It wears you down. It affects your relationships in your own home with your family and stuff. It's not worth it. Tune out. Go within. Allow Monday to be the initiating of the Sun and Mercury and Mars and Scorpio. Find the truth within. EQ, emotional intelligence, love. You know what I mean? Soul merging. Connect to souls in the spiritual realm. This Sun, Monday afternoon, whenever it gets to 0° Scorpio, it's going to be in a trine to Saturn and Pisces. EQ, emotional discipline, positive energy, karma. All right? We have to evolve. This world, these lands, this stuff, I mean, it's spiritual warfare. The people are trying to do things for power that doesn't serve your fellow man in the collective. And you choosing sides and aligning, you don't even understand. There's bigger things at play. There's like the board game Risk. It's way deeper. Neptune, Pisces, fourth house, America's chart. There's still a lot of illusion, deception. Don't believe what you're seeing on the television, the programming. Okay? You get into Black Moon, Lilith, and Virgo. Get into your root chakra. Feel your own intuition in your own stomach. Feel that. What intuitively do you feel is happening and going on? You're more powerful and intelligent than you could ever imagine. You don't need people to spoon feed you information and knowledge and programming and deception and lies. Find and seek your own truth. You are powerful. Don't ever doubt yourself. And positive self-talk is important for your subconscious mind and for the energy around you that you manifest and create. You are the screenwriter, the director. God's the executive producer, but you are the screenwriter, the actor, the director in your own movie. So live it, create it how you want to remember it in your last days here in this physical reality. God bless you. Astro-Weather for October 20th, 21st, 22nd, Big E Astrology. And email me to book any of my services, bigeastrology@gmail.com. Have a beautiful weekend, good people. Peace.
The moon is connected to my emotion. The moon is connected